everyone! So today I'm going to be doing a review and sort of first impression of the new Swamp Queen palette from Graveyard Girl. So this is the palette here. It's a little sunny, so it's reflecting a little bit. But I picked this up just on Friday at Sephora. So if you don't know who Graveyard Girl, she's a YouTuber, and she collaborated with Tarte to make this eyeshadow, blush, highlight, bronzer palette. And so it was just released Friday in Sephora, and that's where I picked up mine. It was released on Sephora's website June 21st, I believe, and as far as I know, it is completely sold out on Sephora. I'm not sure if they restocked. I know that this is sort of a limited edition type thing, so they only have a certain number of palettes made. So I haven't opened this up yet, so I'm going to open it up, show you guys the colors, swatch the colors, and sort of let you know my opinions. If you guys want to see a makeup tutorial with this palette, then please let me know. I will be absolutely willing to do that as well. So this is the outer packaging of it. So as you can see, it says Graveyard Girl and Swamp Queen with a little alligator with wings on it. And then on the back, it just has, you know, a little blurb by Bunny. And I absolutely love Bunny. I watch her videos all the time. So when I saw that she was doing this collaboration with Tarte, I knew that I had to get her palette. So I'm very excited to open it up. It comes with a little flyer here that gives you a day look tutorial and a night look tutorial. I think that's the French side. So this is the day look and the night look right here. This is the palette opened up. As you can see, it looks very similar to the outer box. It has, there's a lot of sun here, very reflective. But I don't know if you can see, it has 9 eyeshadow palettes here, and then the blush, bronzer, and highlight down here. And it comes with the brush, as you can see, and a nice big mirror. And it's so nice, the mirror says, believe in yourself, love yourself, embrace your individuality, which is absolutely adorable. So I'll just give a sort of a more close-up image of all the eyeshadow colors here, and the highlighter, blush, and bronzer. So I've seen a couple videos already of people reviewing and swatching and doing makeup looks with this palette, so I already knew obviously what the colors were going to look like, but you know, I mean, everything looks different in person. So just looking at it now, I think these colors are really beautiful. It looks like there are 3 matte shades, 4 sort of satin shimmery shades, and then 2 sort of glittery shades, it looks like. The blush has some shimmer in it as well, and I can't tell if the bronzer does as well, or if that's just some of the fallout from some of the other shades. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the brush has just a little bit of shimmer in it, and I'm not sure if the bronzer does, or if that's just sort of some of the fallout. And as I opened it up, it smells really good. I can't really put my finger on what it smells like, but it smells sweet. It smells really, really nice. And then this is the eyeshadow brush that it comes with. As you can see, it has some of the wood detailing on it, like the palette cover. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swatch 3 colors at a time and show them to you and sort of just talk about them. So the first 3 colors are hashtag SFS, Natural Peaches, and Dogman. So hashtag SFS is one of the more shimmery colors, definitely a highlight color for the eyes. I mean, it can be an all over lid color. I usually put, you know, those shimmery light colors all over my lid. And that one has pretty good coverage, as you can see here. Natural Peaches is more of a flesh tone matte color next to my skin tone. As you can see, it sort of does have more of a peachy tone to it. This one has, I found, a little bit less coverage, and it might be hard to see just because it is such a natural looking color, but I had to sort of build that one up a little bit more. Dogman here is a deep sort of burnt orange burgundy color, and it has just a few little flecks of glitter in them, but it's not really that heavy, and the pigment and coverage is really good. It didn't take much to sort of build on the color. The next three are Big Baby, Sassy Bun, and Sippy Sippy. So Big Baby is actually really hard to see on my skin tone, but that one is also a matte, sort of natural, neutral skin tone shade. This one matches my skin tone a lot better than Natural Peaches because I am so fair, but you can't really see it, but the coverage of this is also very good. Sassy Bun is another shimmer shade, and it's more of a sort of almost like a peachy gold shimmer shade. It's not a true gold color, also has very good color. Sippy Sippy is a dark brown color with flecks of gold in it, and as you can see in the palette, it looks really glittery in the palette, but on sort of the glitter disperses a little bit, but it's definitely more chunky glitter than some of the shimmer shades in the palette. The next three shades in the palette are, I think, my three favorite, and that's Haunting, Uncommon, and Mancat. So Haunting is another shimmer shade. It's a very sort of dusty rose pink color. And then Uncommon is another shimmer color, and that one's more of a sort of almost more of a golden color on my skin. And it's strange because in the palette, as you can see, this one is Haunting and this one's Uncommon, and they look pretty different in the palette, and Haunting almost looks, or Uncommon almost looks more like a purpley color, but for some reason on me it sort of turns more of a goldish color. But as you can see on my skin, they look almost pretty similar, but like I said, Uncommon has maybe more of a warm tone to it. And then the last color is Mancat, and that is another matte shade, and that's more of a purpley brown sort of color. But these three colors are definitely, I think, my favorite. The ones that, I don't know, I think I'm gonna get the most use out of. So all three of those also have really good coverage as well. So out of all of the eyeshadows, I think all of them have really great coverage. The only one I found to be a little bit more patchy was the Natural Peaches color. And like I said, you know, the ones with more of the chunky glitter in them, when you use them, the glitter isn't intense, so it becomes a little bit more spaced out and sparse, the glitter in the eyeshadow, so it's not too heavy of a glitter. So next up, I'm going to swatch the blush, the bronzer, and the highlighter. The bronzer is called Sweet Tea, the blush is called Does This Thing Really Work, and the highlighter is Gator Wings. So the bronzer is a matte shade, and I think it's a really nice bronzer shade for someone with my skin tone, sort of more fair complexion. I'm not sure how this is going to look on everyone else's skin tone, but for me, I think that this would look really good on my skin tone. The blush is a very pinky rose blush, and it also has some glitter and shimmer in it, which I'm not too crazy about. Usually all of my blushes are matte shades. I feel like those ones look best on me. The only shimmer I like on my face is either my eyeshadow or my highlighter. But I think it's a really pretty color. And then the highlighter is a very pigmented highlighter, very nice, and just a really nice light with maybe even a little bit of gold shimmer in it as well. So overall, I really do like the palette. I think that these are really nice colors. They're not crazy colors. They're nice, sort of basic neutral type colors. I'm not sure if I said before in the beginning, but I picked up this palette for $60 Canadian. I'm not sure what it's selling for in other countries and in the States. Like I said, I got this in the Sephora store because last time I checked, it was sold out online. And as far as I know, in Ulta and some of the other stores in the States where it was released, it's sold out there as well. So if you're looking to get your hands on it, you know, I really suggest you go into a Sephora store soon because I'm not sure how fast it's going to sell out. When I was there as well, they still had plenty of her lipsticks, matte lipsticks there as well. So my overall opinion is I think that this palette is definitely worth it. You know, I haven't really used it on my face, so I can't give a full review, but my first impression is I think it's a really great palette. I think it has a really good sort of range of colors. Like I said, the only ones that I think are pretty similar are Uncommon and Haunted, even though in the palette they don't really look that similar. For some reason on my skin tone, I don't know if it's gonna look the same on everyone else's, but on my skin tone they look pretty similar. But overall I think it's a great range. I love that it includes a bronzer and a blush and a highlighter in the palette. And the mirror is huge as well, so really great sort of palette to use if you're traveling. Like I said, if you guys want to see me do a makeup tutorial using the palette, I will be absolutely down to do that, so just let me know. Yeah, so let me guys know what you think. If you have this palette and if you like it or if you don't like it, let me know down in the comments below. And once again, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I hope to see you guys all next time. Bye!